So prices across the UK absolutely skyrocketing at the moment. We're getting hit in the plumbing industry. I'm seeing increases of 30% at my local merchants. So we're here at directplumbersprice.com, which is the UK's fastest growing independent merchants, which is bringing you really, really cheap products, because I'm buying in bulk and selling straight to us plumbers cheap. So what we're going to do today is we've got all these products that we can look over, loads and loads of products that we can price comparison. And what we're going to do is try and see what we can actually get for 300 British pounds. So today, with a couple of UK plumbers that are working in the plumbing industry that you might know, we're going to have a look and have a challenge. Who can get the closest to 300 pounds? And if they get the closest, they get to keep what they pick.
Like Professor Plum says, it's a challenge. So we're not going to give too much away because obviously he's my opponent in this. But the challenge is also going to be fun. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to concentrate on van stock. That's what I want to concentrate on. Whatever he concentrates on, that's up to him. But everything in this store is up for grabs. Everything in this warehouse is up for grabs. Just to prove to you guys that direct plumbing supplies is actually cheaper than everywhere else. And you're going to get value for your money. So the closest one to 300 quid is going to come out trumps. Let's have some fun. Houston, we have a problem. I don't think this challenge is actually going to be very fair because basically the winner gets to keep the stuff. Is that it? Only problem is I ain't carrying 300 quid's worth of stock in a train, am I now? Right? Because I'm not coming in my van.
They deliver straight to your door, you idiot. So Dan, who's going to win the challenge?
I think it is going to be Alex.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the most sensible, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I'm all right with.
I think you're going to get.
I'm all right with maths.
I think you're going to get stuck with the strap bosses and the lube.
Probably, I'll just.
And the gloves.
I might get a bit overexcited.
I reckon.
Yeah, could do. But in all seriousness, Dan.
Yep.
Why on earth have you gone from online to wanting to open up a store?
Just because there's a market to be had, and we're going to have it.
Okay. So you like a bit of a headache then, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
So we're here at the what's going to be the counter, trade counter.
It will be.
So where are we based? Rustington.
Rustington. Yeah. Artex Avenue.
So this is going to be open to the public. They're that close. Not that close. They're that close. They're that close to opening up. But where can you find us as well?
At directplumbersupplies.com.
And also in June, we're going to be at Installer Show. So if you want to actually come and visit us and actually come and speak to us and ask about opening an account or anything like that, come to Installer Show and come to the stand number we don't know, but it's in the corner.
It's on the corner.
It's
where we were last year.
Straight through the door, go right, and then
turn left at the end, and we're down on the right hand side.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Same as where we was last year for anyone who visited us last year. So I've got my little trolley. Look. Ooh, look at your little trolley. Right, first off, I said this the other day, I need red raw plugs. A couple of boxes of them, what? They're in, get 100 in a box, 200. Let's get 3 of them. They can't be expensive, surely. Do I need brown plugs? I'll take a pack of brown as well. Go on then. Right, pack of brown. Let's think. I kind of like the screws and plugs. Well, that might be a little bit better. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put the red plugs back. I'm going to keep those because they got some screws in them as well. Will that be cheaper? Probably not, but I'm thinking, what do I actually need? Batteries? No. Electrical? I don't care about electrical stuff.
That's your section, is it?
It's not really, is it? Arctic K stuff in tubs. Lube. We need to go get some lube. Come on. Right. Oh, supersized lube. I'm going for a supersized lube. What? That's going to be 7 quid? Maybe? I don't know. Right, okay, 300 quid. So it's, I think we're at, I don't know, we're at 15 quid, maybe. Valves, this is where it's going to get expensive, but 22mm lever valves. We'll take, I don't know, 2 of those. Right, okay, I'll tell you what I like. I like these butterfly valves, but do they have them with the blue tabs? They're all in red. Blue, 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 blue. Let's have a look. Let's see what they got. Washing machine valves. Washing machine valves with check valve. Yeah, we'll take a few of them. We'll take 4 of those. I think that's good for van stock. 4 of them. Angled valves. Oh, these are nice. Right, okay. Stop throwing stuff around. Oh, these are the flat face ones. So these actually go straight onto your flexible isolations. Flexible hoses. There you go. 2.
Flexi-hoses.
Yeah, flexi hoses. Take 4 of them. Luke, 4 of them. What else have they got? Oh, I kind of like these. Nice and easy to turn off. Again, flat faced, straight. Take 4 of them as well. Right, what else?
So it looks like Sam's strategy is actually what? Van stock.
It is actual van stock. I want it. Oh, I'm going to use this, okay? And I'm winning, so I'm taking it home. Standard ones, compression. Nice, easy thumb turn. We'll take a few of them. They look pretty good. Let's take, I'm trying to work out how much these will be. So what are these going to be? Let's say they're £3 each. So 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 12 quid. 4 of those. Let's keep an eye on what I've actually got inside of there, and then I might be all right. Right, what do I do the most of? Toilet spares. Right, I'll tell you what, let's come down this way and we're going to have a look at, oh, I love this stuff. Brilliant White by X Pro. I think these are quite cheap. They're not too bad, but decent. Just as good as Dow. We'll take, hang on, how much are they going to be? They're going to be, let's say they're 9 quid. That's nearly 30 quid there. Right, okay, so those, clear. We could also put in inhibitor, and I always go for the cheap stuff anyway. So Scale Master, it's got to be cheap stuff, right? Cheaper than Sentinel. Yeah, 2 of them. CT1, no, CT1 is really expensive. We're going to go for OB1, bit cheaper. OB1 definitely cheaper. Got to be cheaper, right? We'll get it in clear. Oh, contact adhesive. Not particularly van stock, but my son likes to break all of his plastic toys, so I think that'd be quite useful. I would pick up gloves, and they've got black mambas as well. Now, you get 50 in there. How many do you get in there? 110 in there. So that's going to be double the price. Surely? I don't know. I've got gloves. I've got gloves. Never have enough ultra grime wipes. Ooh, red ones. Stick a pair of there. How much are they going to be? 12. Let's say they're 12 quid. Let's have a quick rundown. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I reckon we're just over £100 now. What do you guys reckon? I might be overestimating this now. Traps, Viva, they're pretty good. They're pretty well priced, but I might go over to McAlpine for all my waste fittings. But for my toilet spares, yes, here we go. You can never do with enough of this type here, because you want to go straight onto your threaded fittings. And I hate it when taps come with the copper tails. I like to throw them in flexi. So I'm going to say, I don't know, they're a fiver. Fill valves. Side entry, don't see many side entry anymore. We're going to go for bottom entry. Plastic shank, no. We're going to go for the metal shank. So we'll take one of them. I'm also going to take the 4-in-1 because that is brilliant for van stock. 3/8 and 1/2 inch, bottom entry or side entry, fully adjustable. In fact, they're amazing for van stock. We'll take 2 of those. Do you need 2? You really use them in emergencies when the merchant isn't open, don't you? So I'll tell you what, you're probably only going to need 1. Take 1 of those. Tools is going to be too much, right? It's going to put me way over budget. Maybe we could do with some little tools. I'm going to take, let's have a look. 5.5mm drill bits, 6mm drill bits. I like 5.5 and I like 6. Depends what plugs you got. 5.5 is usually the best. Irwin, gotta be pretty good, right? Surely they're pretty good. Oh, and a recip saw blade. What's the longest one that they do? That one there. And how many do you get? 5 pieces. Okay, recip saw blades, drill bits. They've got to be expensive. We'll stick them in. Right, okay. What else? Let's come down this aisle. Let's have a scat about. Ooh, plasterboard fixings. These are open, which makes me think they sell these individually. Yes, they do, because there's some bags. So we're going to fill up some bags with some plasterboard fixings. And I don't know how many I'm getting. I'm just going to do a little baggie of them. Oh, I got the big ones as well. So the big ones for deeper, thicker walls. Stick a couple of those in. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. We've got them. Tap cartridges. How much are these? I mean, I'm used to paying, I don't know, 15 quid each. And hope that they're good. Yeah. Who cares? We'll put them in. What else? We'll look at little bits. It'll just add up to make all, okay. Basing clickaways. Slotted basing clickaways. Always replacing them. Swivel top. I think we just take these navigator ones. I reckon they're going to be £10 a piece. Stick 2 of those in. I really need clips. Oh, have I got plenty of clips? Nail clips. I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let me have a little look round and I'll see if I can find anything else. Right, so I've had a little think. I'm going to put these ones back. Now, we've got the Viva ones. They're chrome. But the difference with these is, it doesn't matter if it's slotted or unslotted, these are universal. So, I want to hedge my bets and hope that Viva are going to be a good price. So, my next thing is going to be waist fittings. I think what I'm going to do is load up on a load of waist fittings. So we got M&Fs. We just want to get some swept elbows. So a bag of swept elbows. What else do I need? I think we get elbows in both 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch. So there's the 1.25 inch. Bag of each. What else do I want? I think like elbows are pretty important. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's get some M&Fs as well. M&Fs, bag of each. I think that's just about going to get us there now. So one other thing which I think looks really, really cool. So come over here. I saw, so these are all like radiator bits. So you've got radiator valves here. Now I do like the long stem ones if you just got a radiator that's ever so slightly smaller. So I'm going to I'll take 2 of those, and I'm going to take a whole bag of these, which are universal caps, because how many times do you see a cap missing, and the customer says, oh, can you put me a new white cap on? It's been kicked off or it's missing. And I presume that you've got these little rubber parts in, so you put that over the head of the valve, then you can just slide the head over. They're pretty cool. So I'm going to keep a pack of them. And I also saw these, which are 10mm to elbow 15 chrome. I use these all the time. I know these are really, really expensive, but 2, 4, I want 6, I think that's it for me. I don't want to push it anymore. I think we're going to be around about the 300 mark. So, here's mine. I think that's pretty full. That looks pretty good. So, let's see what Alex can do. 'Cause Alex is a bitch, and he's got no chance.
So you got something to fix?
Prices, but we've already fixed that.
I can squeeze some more.
You could squeeze some more.
I guess so.
Be our guest. Right, office is just through there.
Where's the owner?
Right, so I got my trolley and I'm off. Now, I'm not going to do what Sam did and go and pick everything one by one, look at it and play with it. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. So, I'm going to choose things I actually use day by day, every day. So it's going to be talon clips, definitely. I'm going to go for the white ones, not the black ones, not nothing. 22, 15 mil, that's it. End of story. And then, yeah, knock-ons. We all need knock-ons every now and then. That's going to go in. I tell you what. Yeah, I'll have a 7 mil. And I will... why am I going to go for a 7 mil? Have they got sets here? No, they don't. Right, okay, so, yeah, they do have sets here. They do have sets. You know what? Masonry bits, they're all break. So I'm just going to go for a set of them. 6 millis there. And then, yeah, gotta have them. I'm going to go for the bull fix, hold strong. That's what I'm having, yeah? I'm having the bull fix. And every now and then I do column radiators, so I'm just gonna go for 2 of them. And no, the big ones, they're all right. You don't really need the big ones. They're overkill, to be honest with you. And then, where's the 4-in-1s? Is that it there? Is that it? Yeah, 4-in-1, I'll have them, yeah? And let's have a look. Silo air side entry, that's the one, that's what I want, because you know I fit the ultra slim flames and those go nicely in the ultra slim flames. So have some of them. And then let's have a look. Yeah, bottle traps, get telescopic one, 40 mil, 32 mil, that's it. Bath traps. Always good to have one. Always good to have one in there. That's it. Always good to have one in there. Flexible hoses, I don't really use them that often. Is it handy? Sometimes they do come handy. So I'm going to stick a 40 and a 32 mil in there. That's it. Hey, I'm winning this. Gloves, latex. You have the Black Mamba. Have a pack of them. Let's have a look. Shock arresters. Yeah, shock arresters. Yeah, that will do. Just because, you know what I mean? Just because. Wipes. That's something I always need. Is wipes. So, I don't know. What should I go for? The Ultra Grime. Yeah. Go for one of them. There. And I'll tell you what, because I'm not a messy plumber, I'm going to get some disposable overshoes, because I like to look after my customers' houses, like to protect things. Yeah. What else have we got? We've got to be fast. I don't want to take my time with this. Because I do drainage so much, lube has to be a thing. Lube. So that I use on all my drainage. When I do drainage, that's really good. But then it's always nice to have a nice little tub like this in your plumbing bag, you know, to lube those O-rings up. And, you know, maybe you're going dry, I don't. Yeah? So we will do that. Leave that trolley there. And, yeah, Black Swan, always good to have. Always good to have. So we're going to take a Black Swan. Yeah. And what else have we got? Yeah. There's so much stuff, honestly. Prima tape, have to have it. Yeah, have to have it. And then, yeah, banding. Guys, honestly, You don't have banding in the van. How many times have you done pipe work and you can't use clips? Banding is a lifesaver. Get yourself some. Hey, top fix now. Silicone spray, grease. No, that's all right. I don't need that. Let's see what else. Definitely gonna go for one of these, yeah. And then I'm gonna throw in X-Pro silicone tool just for Stan because he loves to silicone. Just make his life a bit easier. And sorry, but you know, tool-wise, yeah, I'm just gonna grab plumb thumb. That's because they come really handy, really handy. And then let's have a look here. Let's have a look. It's just like day-to-day things that I know that I do use and I want to have in the van, you know. So, how much have I got there? Not enough, not enough. Let's go somewhere else. Right. That I always need to have pipe freeze in the van. That's definitely, I've got the full kit, so yeah, the spray will come handy. And then if we roll down here, right, I reckon emergency wise, because I want to do more emergency, more call outs and stuff like that, I will be pressing more, believe it or not. So basically, I think that I need some press fittings, right? So I'm gonna take a pack of swept elbows, 15 mil. Most of the stuff that we go out to is 15 mil. It's not 22 mil. So I don't want to concentrate too much on having too much stock of 22 mil, but you gotta have some, if you know what I mean. You gotta have some. So let's have a look. Couplers, definitely. Yeah, slip-on couplers, definitely. There, and 22 mil couplers as well. I'd say end caps. I'm telling you what, you'll be surprised how much you actually use the end caps. So I'm gonna get some end caps. I've got 15 mil. They are, yeah. There you go, end caps there. I'm thinking I might be going over my budget a little bit, but okay. So I've got 22 mil. That's fine, yeah. It's so much stock. You're just running around and you can't find anything in such a short time. And I'm trying to sort of be fast. Okay, I'm just gonna go out lever valve there, 15 mil press, red blue ball valve. I'll have one of them. Don't need any of this big stuff. Yeah, don't need any of the big stuff because it's van stock. It's for emergencies. Yeah, just thinking a little bit there, right? Let's have a look. A few of them. Yeah, not many, just a few of them. Bola fix, yeah, you know me, Trying to stay away from them. Right. Ooh, yeah, baby. Definitely have some of them. Yeah, always come handy them. They do, always come handy. And then, if we come down to Viva, right, honestly, to have them in the van, always a good deal to have them for emergency call outs. Yeah, they come really handy. And then, where is it? Come on, listen. Yeah, it's nothing, but if you go out and they broke, honestly, it's a lifesaver. Make sure you got them in the van. And then, obviously, universal base and waste. I'll get that. And don't need that. Right, don't need that. What else have we got here? What else have we got? Let's have a look. Handle. Yeah, just handle, toilet handle. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Because they really come handy. A flexi pan connector. right? Just a flexi pan connector, that's it. This is just emergencies and you just need that. So that's the last thing I'm gonna go for. So let's put this in the basket, let's towel it up and see what it comes to.
Right, so player 3 has entered the game. Claude-Jan or Corona Plumbers, you are going to be the third contestant. You've got to hit £300. Try not to go over, because if you go over, you failed. But you got to beat me at getting close to £300 worth of stock. Right, so here's your trolley. Good luck.
All right, see you.
Wait, no. Was Tube part of it?
So Dan is busy there, telling everything up. Look, can you see his head is smoking, right? Can you see his head is smoking? But yeah, so two different choices. Obviously, Corona had to be different, yeah? He just had to be different. And he went for a bundle of 28, innit?
I still think I've got this.
I mean?
I still think I'm going to get closer, so it's not over till it's over. It's not over till the Fed lady sings, baby.
Yeah, well, it's over for me, isn't it? I think. But look, he goes and gets 28 mil bundle and Everflux. And that seems sorted, innit? So, but it will be interesting to know how much that's going to come to, right? And fair dues because he, master bender. The master bender. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's going to go for copper pipe.
Right, so looking at the two boxes, right, this is mine. It's clearly a lot less than Alex's. I think he's gone way over the top. Surely they're expensive. I don't know. I just think I must have this in the bag. The only problem is we don't know what Corona Plumbers copper is going to cost. 28 mil bundle of copper. It's going to be close. It all depends if the flux has pushed him over or pushed him closer. I don't know.
Look, I think I'm still hopeful. I think the basket is quite full. It is quite full, but I think you got some iron items. And you know what? I said it off video.
I don't think. What do you mean high-end items?
Right, okay, the lube. Even though direct plumbing supplies is cheaper than most places out there, right? Honestly, cheaper.
You think that is going to make me go over budget?
Well, there's a big difference between £7 and like 25 quid or 30 quid because you know what? That goes on the high street about £31 for that.
Okay, right. Look, I'm not used to buying in such big quantities of lube. I'm not BD, so. But no, I don't think I was quite conservative. I don't know.
I actually think I might be over. I might be over. I might. Yeah, but I actually think I'm quite close.
Let's put it this way. What do you reckon mine is worth and what Alex is worth at your local merchants? So at a big merchants like City Plumbing or John Nichols
or Tool Station.
Tool Station.
Yeah.
What do you reckon it's worth? I mean, I'm ready to find out. We need to find out.
Yeah, we need to get done. We need to get in here and we need to find out what's going on.
We need to get our total. So,
right. Let's go and get down. Right, come on, let's have it.
Come on, Dan. Give me the good news.
Right. Do you want the winner?
Yeah.
The winner is
Corona, obviously.
No. Unfortunately, no.
No.
Fear some.
No way.
What did I get?
No way.
It's Professor Plumb. £290.62.
Shut up! That is so close.
You come last.
Go on, how much?
You totalled in at £350.52.
That's not that much over.
Do you know
I
what?
thought it was going to be a lot over.
It was the press fittings.
It was.
It was the press fittings.
Yeah.
Had I not have the press fittings, I would have won the challenge.
But also,
No, you wouldn't.
you haven't used the special discount.
Oh, hang on there. No, there's a picture.
No, that would have only brought you down.
Did you put the P. Diddy discount on
No,
there?
I didn't give you the P. Diddy discount. Only Sam gets that because he's the biggest spending customer on silicone grease.
Right, look, I just because I use it a fair bit in my jobs.
A fair bit.
So what did Claude go?
Claude got £289.
Whoa!
18 pence.
One more flat. So I won by how much?
About £1.50. Who's won? 62, 72, 74 pence. I think.
So you telling me I was,
74 pence. I can't believe
really
that.
off the mark.
You were.
But let me just say something. I might have been off the mark, but I've got the best van stock selection.
Yeah,
out
because
of everybody.
you've overspent. That's why.
No. I've got the best van stock selection out of anybody.
But,
So that's my win. Yeah, that's it.
hey, winner, chicken dinner. Fucking load it up in the van. Right. If you like that video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you on the next one.
You know what's the worst part about this challenge, right? Yeah, he won. Forget about it. That's water under the bridge. Yeah. The worst part about this challenge is the winners get to take it away. The losers get to stock the shelves back with all the products. Yeah. So now I've got to spend the rest of my day finding all the locations for everything I picked and restocking the bloody shelves. I'm not impressed.
I just want to add there is a restocking charge as well, so
20%.
I'm really not
That's
impressed.
70 quid you owe me.
and he didn't have to do much restocking. He's only got 2 items.
That's just not fair, guys.
And you regret not taking 3 though.
Listen, hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, and we'll see you on the next video. And if you don't purchase from direct plumbing suppliers, maybe you should start, because this gear would have cost at least 25-30% more somewhere else.